Alright people, the last episode on this set on the road. And wow, what can I say for this one? I've already talked about the events we saw earlier. Of course, following the attack that was made by Jack Stanbridge onto the Sun, that of course adds a new tone to this matchup. Of course, as if this match didn't need any more bigging up. Jack Stanbridge and Blaziken, both #1 contenders, taking on two champions. And they look to send their respective statements to the rest of the cabinet. Jack Stanbridge, of course, he's had a few hell days. The issues with the Arbiter, the strive to be the world champion again. I mean, I guess you could say in some ways Jack Stanbridge is a bit like Roman Reigns. I mean, you can't hate the guy, but at the same time, you can't particularly like him. Or at least the City of Brotherly Love certainly thought that way. Booing Roman Reigns after winning the Rumble match. I mean, don't get me wrong, I knew it was going to be between Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns, but I was kind of hoping it would be Daniel Bryan. In the end, his Rumble kind of sucked. Here comes Blaziken! Of course, we talk about the matches for Golden Ambitions, and when we talk about wondering about who's got the most to win and who wants and who the fans want to see win the most, Blaziken is up there. Of course, it's nearly been a whole year since Lucario lost his freedom, and I do have to say, because of a Blaziken mistake. How ironic would it be that just over a year later, Blaziken would be the one to win the freedom back, and a lot of CXWI fans feel the same way. They want to see Blaziken defeat Zaloark and take the international gold and win back the freedom of Lucario. I mean, he's got plenty of reason to. Here comes the Sun. Of course, as already stated earlier tonight, or earlier on the road I should say, we saw the Sun lay an attack onto Arbiter and Broly. I guess an attempt to take momentum for himself, despite the fact that Broly and Arbiter were unsuccessful against Double Z. And you'd think then Dasan would hold the momentum, but no. Jack would take it from him. Jack would take it from him in a full-out attack. But Dasan here, so he doesn't look at that shaken from the attack, I have to say. And he's now going to look to try and get some retribution on Jack in this matchup. Dasan's got a duty to try and regain momentum and to keep up the overall momentum for the cabinet. I mean, Earlier, as I've already said, Double Z were able to pick up a win over Arbiter and Broly, so really, it's really got to be a win for it's really got to be a win for Dasan and Zolowak. And here is the international champ, an individual that, I mean, 2014 has been, well, 2014 was a great year for Zolowak, and he looks to continue it here in 2015. But he's got to, make it a win here, and then make it a win at Golden Ambitions. And God, if Zolowak were to start the year by claiming another slave, it would truly put Zolowak just into a very powerful position. And I mean, he's been the longest reigning international champion in CXWI history. And at Golden Ambitions, he takes on the individual with the most international title reigns. That, of course, being Blaziken, who holds 3 of them. Zolowak having the longest reign. Jack Stambridge right on an attack. And now trying a backdrop. Very impressive by Jack Stambridge. Jackie's got to keep the momentum going, get someone like Dasan. The tag is made. And I don't think Jack's recognised. Oh, now he has. Taking the shots here to Zolowak before he could even get into the ring. Of course, there are a lot of people who stand up firmly against what Zolowak has done, and well, he isn't shy about talking about it. That's for damn sure. But of course, he is protected by the cabinet. He is protected by Coupism. Not only that, he's a lord of Coupism. Of course, there was that speculation, but Shadow was made one, but that is not true. Bowser himself even confirming that it wasn't true. However, Bowser did say that if Shadow defeats Austin Yuhas at Golden Ambitions, then Shadow will be made a lord. Which is just the thought of Shadow being made a lord of Coupism after what he's done. I mean, yeah, I look back at Shadow's run in CXWI as the COO. It started off with real promise. I mean, he was the one that put Austin Yuhas into the world title vote at Hyperlink. But after that, it just went sour. It really, 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 really did. Belly to belly throw there by Zolowak, but then of course the first real licks came in when it was revealed that Shadow was actually supporting what Zolowak does. And then of course he would pretty much go out and blatantly reveal that he was a Coupist and that the whole cabinet were. Tag made. And of course this leads to the Coupist Black that all of the members of the cabinet wear. This of course led to Austin Yuhas responding by asking superstars to bear all white attires, which of course has taken on trend not just from Austin Yuhas but also from Alyssa, from Jack, as you can see, as Blaziken, you can see Guile, Sebulba, even Brandon Wolf bears the white attire. Of course, all of the former Brotherhood, Hitmonchan, I've already said Mewtwo. Well, he's already white anyway, so he doesn't really need to wear anything. Well, he's white with a purple waist. But, who else is there? Hitmonchan, Tails. I mean, the support for the Unholy Alliance, as they refer to themselves, is uncanny. See right now, Dasan takes Jack to the top! Look at that strength there. Of course, we talk about the Sun. He is a powerhouse. And, you know, he'll step into golden ambitions with another powerhouse in the form of the Arbiter. And a technical brawler in the form of, Jack Stanbridge. Blaziken just got thrown into the ring. See now. Look out! Jack Stanbridge there landing that one, and now trying to Jack, pull back. Knee to the stomach, and once again Dasan bringing in the power game. Zolowok there rushing in and ends up taking Dasan out by mistake. Right now it's cabinet dominance. Jack and Blaziken, they're really going to need to pull something out. And Jack might just be able to do it. Of course, remember, Jack does not want to allow Dasan to gain momentum. Cover! Nicely done. Look at this. Nice. And now, this is the drop kick. See now, Jackie's out right now, tag made, and in comes Zolowok. Of course, at this point right now, the cabinet, they're rolling in momentum, but Jackie did put a little bit of a stop to Dasan's, following Dasan's attack on the Arbiter and Broly. And you know, I've said it a million times, Jack has been trying everything to try and, really to try and set it straight with the Arbiter, but nothing has really worked. I mean, there was recently what happened with Alyssa, but Alyssa has now, left Jack in order to turn her focus. Oh! That was close. To the women's title. But that sent both Jack, that really kind of put both Jack and Arbiter in their place, but hasn't really done anything to really establish any kind of positive relation between the two. If anything, it's made it slightly worse. But I can understand, but Alyssa does not want to involve herself in these situations anymore. I mean, she said it on the road. Sorry, I just had to adjust my headset there. Well, no, she didn't say it on the road, but she'd said it. But you know what? Have your title match and rip each other apart. And, you know, you can't really blame her for saying that. Oh, and Blaziken gets thrown into the ring again. Next kick down the side of the head and going back to the corner. And Zolowak taking him out. Not even bothering to... Doesn't even bother to even let him get tagged in. I'm guessing the more assaults, the better. But... really is. Oh, look out! Oh! Flapjack there! Sinister Urge! The Sinister Urge is applied! And Blaziken there takes out the ref! I guess you gotta stop the submission being called. Blaziken taking it to the Zan though! Big boot there now, and here comes the Zan. Now the Zan having to be restrained by the ref, but look at this! Now, back into the ring, Jack! Got him! Heroes fall! Trying a cover! And look at that! The Zan stopping the ref from making the count! I think, though, Zolowak would have kicked out either way. However, I cannot say that for sure. Shot there and... throwing Blaziken out and oh crap. Oh, and Zolowak unable to get it. Jack had to get out there quickly. You do not want to be down in that corner against Zolowak. Suplexing the Zan back into the ring. Any attack on the Zan to stop his momentum will be good. But gotta make it good. Sorry, I can't sound like something Titus O'Neil would have said. Gotta stop him good, but it's gotta be good. If you wanna fight, make it a fight. If you wanna win, make it a win. If it's oh! What did he? No, he let go of the cover. Why the hell did he do that? I'm guessing he wanted to go after the Zan, but Jack seems to have that field. See now. Shots here by Zolowak. Putting him in the corner and oh my word! Tarantula! And the ref once again trying to restrain Jack. This isn't looking good. But Blaziken! Look at this! Brightbird! Got him! Cover one! And again! Stopping the ref! Again, the Zan lays an attack on the ref! Now what? Sweep there. This is that one. Now, got him! Brightbird! No, sorry, not the Brightbird, the flamethrower! What am I saying? And the Zan there breaks up the cover. None of that flamethrower, but it's the Zan breaking the cover. Now this assault on Jack! Clothesline landed there, and the ref trying with everything he's got to get some control. But just at this point, it's looking hopeless. You see that the Zan able to get in the way of that clothesline, stopping it from hitting Zolowak. A pile driver landed, and a tag is made. Desan now in, hangs up Blazer Kid in the ropes. Submission held here. And Jack has to make the stop. Has to make the save. Now. Uh-oh! Not a leg drop! Not a leg drop landed there, and now... Oh, Blazer Kid in trouble. Tombstone pile driver. Good night. Look at this again, that power game of Desan with those backbreakers. And Blazer Kid now starting to try and put a fight back in, and he gets wheel kicked down. And Blazer Kid right now taking a fresh egg. Force choke. Slam. And again, the ref ends up being caught in the chaos. Jack now landing a drop kick. Oh god. Oh man, that strength, that German suplex, and Blazer Kid now swings and misses on that one, but he's not missing those. Trying to... Oh god. Once again, the power of Desan. Jack right now, oh god, the guillotine leg drop! And now, the forced choke out, and he has no choice. Desan! Holy guacamole, was he victorious. Well, in the end, it's cabinet momentum completely, and that's how the forced choke, enough to put Blazer Kid away. Arbiter! Arbiter! Well, I'm guessing he'd have some kind of response following the attack earlier. Here's that response. And look at this! All scale! Oh, the goal! Solowat got blasted in the testicles. And look at this right now! Oh, but Desan! Suddenly able to now bring an offense back in for himself. Of course, got two cabinet members out there. Jack now back up! And Jack now going on the offensive. Going on the offensive on Desan. And lands that one there. Oh, but look out! Ozolo there tries to come back in. Now, Ozolo got taken back to the outside, and oh man, tries to continue the offense on Desan, but Desan once again now landing those shots, and Jack now starting to get pummeled again. Oh, and now Desan, I think, trying to set up for something. I'm gonna back up. Thank God, Jack! He looked for Desan, but ends up nailing Jack with that one. And Solowat getting back in. And Arbiter now back on a full-scale assault! Well, he appears to have knocked Jack right out! But... oh boy! Slayer of the Prophet! And the Arbiter! There's the mist! And boom! The kick! Right ahead, and Zolowak! You know, he was struggling to actually get back to his feet! There's one for Zolowak! And Arbiter! Well, he has cleaned shit up! Oh! Blast the sun in the testicles! Well, the Sun returning, Arbiter returning the favour to the Sun following that attack. It was made earlier. Oh man, and look at Arbiter. If I were the cabinet, I would run. Look at Arbiter. Seems to have scared the shit out of him. And look at Jack! Oh, Jack now! Genuine back to the Arbiter! Well, I guess Jack responding to being kicked in the face, but it wasn't an intentional kick, it was targeted for the Sun, but I don't think Jack has realised, or if he even cares, that he's laid out Arbiter. I guess. Here's the momentum with now. Fuck.